Are leg cramps waking you up at night or stopping you on your walk? If you're over 60, I'll show you why it happens and what to do today to stop them and build stronger legs. You know that feeling, don't you? You're sound asleep, dreaming peacefully when suddenly your calf muscle seizes up like someone just grabbed it with a vice grip. The pain shoots through your leg, and you're wide awake, desperately trying to stretch it out while your spouse asks what's wrong. Or maybe you're enjoying a nice walk around the neighborhood, and out of nowhere, your leg cramps up so badly you have to stop and lean against a fence post, wondering if you'll even make it home. If this sounds familiar, you're definitely not alone. After 60, our bodies go through changes that make leg cramps more common, and I want you to understand that this isn't just something you have to live with. There are real reasons why this happens, and more importantly, there are things you can do right now to prevent them and actually make your legs stronger in the process. The truth is, leg cramps in seniors aren't just a minor inconvenience. They can affect your sleep, limit your activities, and make you worry about falling or getting hurt. I've talked to so many people who've started avoiding their evening walks or stopped getting up at night to use the bathroom because they're afraid of triggering a cramp. That's no way to live, and it doesn't have to be your reality. Now, let me explain what's really happening in your body that makes these cramps more likely as we age. The first thing you need to understand is that your muscles are changing. After 60, we naturally start losing muscle mass. It's called sarcopenia, but don't worry about the fancy name. What matters is that weaker muscles are more prone to cramping because they can't handle the same workload they used to. Think of it like an old rubber band that's lost its stretch. When you ask it to do too much, it snaps back in ways you don't expect. Your circulation is also different now than it was in your younger years. Blood doesn't flow as efficiently to your extremities, especially your legs and feet. When your muscles don't get enough oxygen-rich blood, they're more likely to cramp up. It's like trying to run a car engine without enough oil. Things start seizing up. But here's something that might surprise you. Dehydration plays a huge role in leg cramps, and most seniors don't drink nearly enough water. As we age, our sense of thirst diminishes, and many people deliberately drink less because they don't want to get up at night to use the bathroom. I understand that concern, but when you're dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, making it even harder for nutrients to reach your muscles. Plus, you lose essential minerals like potassium, magnesium, and calcium that your muscles need to function properly. Speaking of minerals, this brings us to the second major reason. Leg cramps become more common after 60. Your body's ability to absorb and maintain proper levels of these crucial minerals changes with age. Potassium helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly. When you don't have enough, your muscles can get stuck in a contracted position. That's your cramp. Magnesium works like a natural muscle relaxer, and calcium is essential for proper muscle function. Many medications that seniors take, like diuretics for blood pressure, can actually deplete these minerals even further. Now, I don't want you to think this is all doom and gloom, because it's absolutely not. Understanding why these cramps happen is the first step toward fixing them. And the beautiful thing is that the same strategies that prevent leg cramps will also make your legs stronger, improve your balance, and help you feel more confident in your daily activities. The most important thing you can do starting today is to focus on hydration, but I want you to be smart about it. Instead of drinking a big glass of water right before bed and then worrying about nighttime bathroom trips, spread your water intake throughout the day. Keep a water bottle nearby and take small sips regularly. If plain water feels boring, try adding a slice of lemon or a few cucumber slices for flavor. And here's a practical tip that many people don't know. If you're worried about nighttime cramps, try having a small glass of water about 2 hours before bed, then stop drinking fluids closer to bedtime. This gives your body time to process the water while still keeping you hydrated through the night. The other thing you can start doing immediately is paying attention to your mineral intake. You don't need expensive supplements. Many of the minerals your muscles crave are found in everyday foods. Bananas are famous for potassium. But did you know that a medium potato with the skin on actually has more potassium than a banana? Leafy greens like spinach are packed with magnesium, and dairy products provide calcium. If you're not eating these foods regularly, that could be part of why you're cramping. Here's what I want you to remember as we continue. Leg cramps aren't a normal part of aging that you just have to accept. They're a signal from your body that something needs attention, and with the right approach, you can not only reduce these cramps, but actually improve your overall leg strength and stability. Your legs have carried you through decades of life, and with a little care and attention, they can continue to serve you well for many years to come. Now that you understand why these cramps are happening, let's talk about something that might be contributing to your leg cramps that you've never considered: your medications. I'm not suggesting you stop taking anything your doctor prescribed, but it's important to know that many common medications can increase your risk of cramping. Water pills, which doctors call diuretics, are probably the biggest culprit. These medications help control blood pressure and reduce swelling, but they also flush out potassium and magnesium along with the excess water. If you're taking a diuretic, you need to be extra careful about replacing those lost minerals. Blood pressure medications, cholesterol-lowering statins, and even some osteoporosis drugs can affect your muscle function. Again, I'm not telling you to change your medications, but I am suggesting you have a conversation with your doctor or pharmacist about whether your current medications might be contributing to your cramps. Sometimes a simple adjustment in timing or dosage can make a world of difference. Let me share something that happened to my neighbor Margaret. She's 68 and was having terrible night cramps that were disrupting her sleep every single night. She was taking her water pill right before dinner, which meant she was losing minerals right when her body needed them most for the overnight recovery period. Her doctor suggested she take the medication earlier in the day, and within 2 weeks, her night cramps were almost completely gone. Sometimes the solution is simpler than you think. But here's where things get really interesting, and this is something that can change your life starting today: gentle movement and stretching. I know. When you're in pain, the last thing you want to think about is exercise. But I'm not talking about running marathons or lifting heavy weights. I'm talking about simple, gentle movements that you can do right in your living room while watching television. Your muscles are like engines that need to be warmed up and used regularly to stay healthy. When we sit for long periods, which many of us do more as we age, our muscles get tight and our circulation slows down. It's like leaving your car parked in the garage for months and then expecting it to run perfectly when you finally turn the key. Your legs need regular movement to stay limber and strong. Here's a gentle routine you can start today, and I promise it's easier than you think. While you're sitting in your favorite chair watching the news or your evening show, simply flex your feet up and down. Point your toes toward the ceiling, then point them toward the floor. Do this slowly and deliberately, feeling the stretch in your calves. This simple movement helps pump blood back up from your feet and keeps your calf muscles from getting too tight. Next, try some ankle circles. Just lift one foot slightly off the floor and make slow circles with your ankle. 5 circles one way, then 5 circles the other way. Switch feet and repeat. This helps improve circulation and keeps your ankle joints flexible. I like to do this during commercial breaks, and before you know it, you've given your legs a nice little workout without even thinking about it. Standing up from your chair and sitting back down is actually one of the best exercises you can do for your leg strength. Most people don't realize that this simple movement works your quadriceps, your glutes, and your calves all at once. If you can manage to do this 5 times in a row without using your hands to push off, you're doing something wonderful for your leg muscles. If you need to use your hands at first, that's perfectly fine. Work your way up gradually. Now, let's talk about stretching, because this is where you can really start to see a difference in your cramping. The key is to stretch gently and consistently, not just when you're already cramping. Think of stretching as a daily gift you give to your muscles, like watering a plant before it wilts. The best stretch for preventing calf cramps is the wall stretch, and you can do it anywhere you have a wall. Stand about arm's length from the wall, place your palms flat against it, and step your right foot back about 2 feet. Keep your heel on the ground and lean forward slightly. You should feel a gentle stretch in your right calf. Hold this for 30 seconds, breathing normally, then switch legs. This stretch is gold for preventing those middle-of-the-night calf cramps. If standing stretches are challenging for you, don't worry. You can get the same benefit sitting on the edge of your bed or in a sturdy chair. Extend one leg straight out, flex your foot so your toes point toward the ceiling, and gently reach toward your toes. Don't worry if you can't touch them, just reach as far as feels comfortable. The stretch is what matters, not how far you can reach. Here's something that surprises many people. Heat can be your best friend when it comes to preventing cramps. A warm bath before bed, especially with some Epsom salts, can work wonders. The magnesium in Epsom salts absorbs through your skin, and the warm water increases circulation to your legs. Even if you don't have a bathtub, a warm shower where you let the water run over your calves for a few extra minutes can help relax those muscles before sleep. The timing of when you do these things matters too. I've found that people who stretch and move their legs in the evening, about an hour before bed, have fewer nighttime cramps. It's like you're preparing your muscles for the long period of inactivity that comes with sleep. What I want to talk about now is something that can make all the difference in preventing leg cramps, but it's often overlooked: your sleep position and what you do right when a cramp hits. Many people don't realize that how you position your legs at night can either invite cramps or help prevent them. If you sleep on your stomach or on your side with your toes pointed downward, you're putting your calf muscles in a shortened position for hours at a time. It's like holding your arm bent at the elbow all night long, then wondering why it's stiff and sore in the morning. Try sleeping on your back with a pillow under your knees, or if you're a side sleeper, keep your knees slightly bent and consider putting a small pillow between your legs. Some people find that letting their feet hang slightly off the end of the bed, so their ankles are in a neutral position rather than pointed down, makes a huge difference. And here's a simple trick that works for many folks. Keep your bed covers loose around your feet. Tight sheets and heavy blankets can force your feet into that pointed position I mentioned, setting you up for cramps. Now, when a cramp does hit, because let's be honest, even with all these prevention strategies, you might still get one occasionally. Knowing what to do can cut the pain short instead of letting it linger for minutes. The natural instinct is to tense up and fight the cramp, but that actually makes it worse. Instead, try to breathe deeply and gently stretch the cramped muscle. For a calf cramp, flex your foot upward, pulling your toes toward your shin. If you can safely stand, put weight on the cramped leg and gently walk it out. Here's something that might sound strange but works wonderfully. Gentle massage with a tennis ball. Keep one on your nightstand, and when a cramp starts, roll the ball under your foot or against your calf. The pressure helps break up the muscle spasm. Some people swear by applying ice, others prefer heat, and honestly, both can work. Ice can numb the pain and reduce inflammation, while heat increases blood flow to the area. Try both and see what feels better for your body. But let's talk about building stronger legs, because this is where you can really take control of your future. Strong legs don't just prevent cramps, they prevent falls, make climbing stairs easier, and help you maintain your independence. The wonderful thing is that you can start building leg strength at any age, and you don't need a gym membership or fancy equipment. Water walking, if you have access to a pool, is absolutely fantastic for seniors. The water supports your body weight while providing gentle resistance for your muscles. Even walking back and forth in the shallow end for 10 or 15 minutes can make a significant difference in your leg strength over time. The hydrostatic pressure of the water also helps improve circulation, which we talked about earlier as being so important for preventing cramps. If you don't have pool access, walking remains one of the best exercises for your legs. But here's the key: consistency matters more than speed or distance. A gentle 15-minute walk every day will do more for your legs than a marathon walk once a week. Start where you are, even if that's just to the mailbox and back. Each day, try to go just a little bit further. Your legs will adapt and grow stronger gradually. Chair exercises can be incredibly effective too. Sitting in a sturdy chair, extend one leg straight out, hold for 5 seconds, then lower it slowly. This simple movement strengthens your quadriceps, the big muscles in the front of your thighs that help support your knees. Do this 10 times with each leg while you're watching television, and you're building strength without even thinking about it. Here's what I really want you to understand. Preventing leg cramps and building stronger legs isn't about making dramatic changes overnight. It's about making small, consistent choices every day that add up to big improvements over time. Drinking enough water, eating foods rich in the minerals your muscles need, moving gently throughout the day, stretching before bed, and paying attention to your sleep position. These aren't difficult things, but they're powerful when you do them consistently. I've seen so many people transform their comfort and confidence by following these simple strategies. Take Helen, who's 72 and hadn't been able to sleep through the night in months because of leg cramps. She started doing the wall stretches every evening, switched to drinking water throughout the day instead of coffee, and began taking a warm bath with Epsom salts twice a week. Within a month, her cramps went from nightly occurrences to maybe once every couple of weeks. More importantly, she stopped being afraid to move around at night and started sleeping better than she had in years. Remember, your body wants to feel good and function well. Leg cramps are your muscles asking for help, not announcing that you're getting old and falling apart. By listening to what your body needs and responding with gentle care, you can reduce these cramps significantly and build the leg strength that will serve you well for years to come. Start with just 1 or 2 of these strategies today. Maybe it's keeping that water bottle nearby and taking regular sips or doing some gentle ankle circles during your favorite TV show. Small steps lead to big changes, and your legs will thank you for the attention and care you're giving them. You deserve to move comfortably, sleep peacefully, and feel confident in your body no matter what your age. These cramps don't have to be part of your story, and stronger, more comfortable legs can absolutely be part of your future. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If these tips have been helpful, I'd be grateful if you'd hit that subscribe button. It really helps me reach more people who might benefit from what we've shared together. And remember, you have so much life ahead of you to enjoy. Don't let leg cramps or the fear of them keep you from taking those walks, playing with your grandchildren, or simply moving through your days with comfort and confidence. Take care of those wonderful legs of yours, and go out there and enjoy life to its fullest. You've earned it,